Hey yo, no pun intended. Shout out to one of the goats, Razor Scott Hall. But we're back with another episode of the Elite Mob Podcast, and we're here to get into a few things. We see AEW All In is doing great numbers right now for a card that hasn't promoted one match. Let's get into it, Tuck. This is on you, my brother. I know you want to talk about it.
Yeah, it was exciting news to wake up to this morning. But so for the pre-sale for All In Wembley 2026 has already sold 20,000 tickets. That's huge. That's huge for even WWE standards. Like, who does that, honestly, man? 20,000 tickets for a pre-sale. And they're already halfway to WrestleMania's numbers. So,
Yeah.
because WrestleMania is still standing at like 42K or something like that for each night, but it's still like, our AEW already has half of what they got, and they just finished pre-sale. So,
Hey, say what it is, man. But say this, and then and you continue rolling. That don't sound like a company that's dying, Tuck.
It don't, bro.
That's a little
Probably
confused.
already $1 million game.
Yep,
Like
yeah, yep,
yeah, already.
yep. But I mean, dive in. Let us know what you think this is gonna get to. Let us know some matches. Um, let us know what you want to see. Give it all to us. You one of the top AEW fans of the IWC. I mean, that's like without question, right? So give it all to us. The matches you need to see, the matches the fans need to see, surprises you want. Give it all to us.
Of course, of course. I'm gonna start off with the numbers on the ticket sales. They're already 10K away from beating All in Texas, which that's huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and predict that they're gonna reach a little over 60K by Showtime. I hope it's way more. I hope it. I mean, it would be awesome if they could surpass the first Wembley All In, which had 81, about 82K. But
Yeah.
so if they pass that, that's going to be like insane. So, but I'm going to go ahead and predict that they will surpass 60K by ring. So by the bell ring. So, and it's going to be easier for them to do that. I believe AEW is bigger around the world, of course, than it is here in the U.S. I mean, obviously, by just the sales of 20,000 at Wembley already. I mean, so of course. And so I predicted back in January that we were going to see MJF versus Will Ospreay for the in the main event for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm keeping with it. So. I'm gonna keep it with it. I'm gonna keep with it until I see that it's not. So, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be our world title, match. So,
I'd agree.
Yeah. So as far as the women's world championship, I have no idea because right now Tony Storm seems to have written off television for a while. Maybe we don't know if it's story yet or there's actually something. Maybe that's she has to take some time off for a reason. So I'm not really sure. I do want to say that I can see Mercedes Moné probably going to be in that match for the women's world championship. I just don't know if Tekla's going to have it still or if somebody's going to get it from her in between. So
a match.
So I can't really do that fully. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I really don't even know. It's hard to predict this year. I think last year was easier for me to already put the pictures together by this time, But now it's like it's kind of I don't know yet fully. You got to have a big Kenny Omega match because he's healthy and stuff, and he's already fighting Swerve, so. I'm thinking maybe I know there's a tournament for the world championship, but I'm thinking that there might be a way for the world title picture to be maybe like a fatal 4-way or something. for the main event. I can see that too because there's so many top people right now. So I mean, to have Swerve and Kenny with uh, Ospreay and MJF. Think about the match. I mean, that's a huge headline right there, bro.
Yeah,
Especially for All In with Will Ospreay in there. That's even more ticket sales. So
I know the 4-way I want. I know the
mm,
exact one I want.
yeah.
Get give
So
me
what about
MJF.
yeah?
Go. No, anything you want to say before I come in? Because I want to make sure you get everything you want off on it.
That's about. I'm good right now.
All right.
So yeah.
Well, I'll put it like this: Women's, I need Tekla versus Mercedes. I need Tekla
Okay.
to go on a long reign, and I want Mercedes. And I don't even need Mercedes to win. And I'm a Massachusetts. I'm a masshole. So I'm always riding for Mercedes. But Tekla is probably my favorite women's wrestler in the world right now. I love her attitude. I love the way she does her promos. I just love the way she comes off on screen, right? Um,
Mhm.
there's no reason to lose that belt anytime soon. So I think her and Mercedes is the money match when we're speaking of that. Um, Ospreay and MJF is if it's singles, that's definitely the money match. But the match I want, the match I want, and I need a stick, right? And I don't mean 4-way stick. I need four of them with a stick, right?
Uh,
And and I might take three of them, depending on
hmm,
how you get me there. I might
yeah.
take six of them. How you get me there, right? And I'm gonna give you the names that come across my mind. MJF, Ospreay, obviously singles
Yeah.
match. If it's singles, that's got to be the match.
Yeah.
Ospreay, I think, got to leave this match with the belt, no matter what you do,
Right. He does, man.
no
This
matter
is
what.
his.
Yeah. So no matter 6-man, 2-man, 25-man, Ospreay is my winner, right? But
Yeah.
I'm looking like this. You got MJF, you got Ospreay, you got Swerve Strickland, you got Kyle Fletcher, who at any time you could send in and has an embedded storyline. Now let's go deep. Darby wants in, Andrade wants in,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Look, you could give me six. You could add a ladder if you like. You could add
Yeah.
whatever you like, right? Bottom line is, these are my guys that, fight for the title. No matter what you choose to do, I think Osprey has to leave with that title. I think if you do a triple threat, a 4-way, a 6-man, it allows you to protect MJF. He don't get pinned. I like that alternative because MJF is your king on the chessboard. No matter
Oh
what
yeah.
people think, right?
Yeah. He's the draw, man. He's the
Yeah, he's the
draw.
king. So he's the
Yeah.
draw. So I'm in now as far as guesses, I'm gonna say 45 to 50. I'm gonna say they fall somewhere in between 45,000 and 50,000, but that is an astronomical great fucking number. It is not a bad number. Right? If you do 50 on one night and WrestleMania does 80, 90 in 2 nights, that's a win. Because 50 and 50
Yeah.
is 100. You did
Yeah.
one night. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking for. There's also a few other things I'm looking for. I'm looking for a payoff on I guess let's switch it. Christian and Cope or Cajun Cope.
Yeah.
You seen the new
Yes.
T-shirts with the X. The
Yeah.
Young Bucks and FTR. I need that. That would be my
Mm,
pick. The actual do a ladder match with them.
yes.
That would be
Yes.
the one. Um, but those would be the matches that I'm most anticipating right now.
Yeah.
And
There.
then I don't go ahead.
I just thought of one. So when you finish, I gotta add in another.
I was just gonna say I want to put Kenny through the ringer, and I'm hoping he's healthy enough to do this.
Yeah.
I would just like to see Kenny do a great match at All In, and
Right.
after after go for the title. Like I want him to lose the Swerve. and lose the EVP, not get the title ship, and be the chaser. So when everything clears, we get the Ospreay and Omega for the title. Of course,
Hell
that's
yeah.
what I want, right? So
The
that's
big
what I'm looking for, and that's
pop.
why I left Kenny out.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome. But I was gonna say, we're uh, I think there's gonna be some big, probably a arena match or something like a stadium stampede sort of anarchy in arena. I mean, type
Not
match
against
between
it.
Don Family and Death Riders. So
Love it.
I think they're building up to that too. So I think that needs to happen too at All In. That would be crazy. Wembley, Death Riders, and Don Callis family.
I
We
agree.
Yeah,
It's overdue. It's overdue. The one question I ask you:
yeah.
do we leave Moxley and Takeshita in that, or do we still keep them separate and let the rest of the groups go at it?
You leave them both in, but I think Takeshita joins Death Riders. That's
And
my bold prediction. Yeah, I
does
think.
that mean?
Yeah. Do what?
Do you think the Death Riders turn face if that's the case? Because I think Takeshita is going towards that direction, right?
Death Riders kind of already are, in my opinion. Well, except
Yeah,
for the
they're
Will Ospreay.
tweeners,
Yeah.
tweeners. Like you
Right
cheer
now
for
they
them,
are.
you boo them. I don't know if they're necessarily bad or good, but I
Yeah.
think Takeshita going in. I would love to see Takeshita kick Moxley out and take over and just make them good guys. Like now
Yeah.
but it is what it is, man. Um, anything else you want to touch on as far as All In? Any matches? Matter of fact, surprises. Think we get any returns predicted
Mm.
now? You think we get any new signings? Because it seems like Tony's been signing new people every week at this point. So,
Yeah.
what do you think it on that end?
Oh man, signings. I don't know, man. It's some
I
of
know
the bigger.
one.
They're as more time goes on, the chances of them doing it are slipping and slipping. I don't think AJ's ever gonna do it.
No,
But I'm not sure exactly on returns or anything right now because I don't know a bunch of the WWE stuff right now. I don't know what contracts are coming up or anything like that. You'd know more about that than I do. So
I guess what I would ask you is this: do you think we see a Wardlow, a Britt Baker, a Camille? These are all people still on the roster. Um,
yeah,
you
we
know,
have we have to see Camille soon, and we have to see Britt Baker again soon. We have to. If not, it's gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth because I think we all know the real reason why Camille is not on TV right now. So
I
and
give you a better question
mm,
for the AEW faithful, and this is a good question to ask you, right? Um,
yeah,
is it a fail for AEW to allow American Gladiators to come out with Camille and Wardlow on it, who recorded those episodes as AEW wrestlers, to not capitalize with them on AEW TV when that show's about to air?
you have to, you
You
have
have to.
to,
All right.
yeah. And not only that, the American Gladiators, funny or not, it was actually filmed in the UK.
Yep.
So, with Wembley All In, I mean, you're setting up a perfect mixture right there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I would love to see both of them. But Wardlow got injured again, so
I know.
we just don't know if he's coming back. Hopefully
I
soon. Mm,
reason why I say that, because I pitched a group. I don't know if you've seen the episode. Probably not, because we've been doing so much shit lately. But
yeah.
I pitched a group to have that kind of that gladiator look. Um,
Mm,
for example, and I know it's kind of hard now because they did other things. Maybe they could still do it. But what I was pitching was Camille, Megan Bain. This was obviously before Lena Cross, but she fits. She's like 6'1". She fits in that group. Um, Wardlow. Obviously, Wardlow, Camille, Megan Bain. You could add Lena. I don't know what you want to do with Penelope at this point. She keeps getting hurt. Um, I can't think of his name, man. It's the other MMA guy that is a ROH. He was in the Premier Athletes. I don't know why his name's ducking me right now.
Joshua Woods.
Joshua Woods. There you go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Woods, Wardlow, Camille, Bane, add a
Mm.
couple more powerhouses and make
Yeah.
them like a gladiator faction
That'd
and
be dope.
capitalize off of Wardlow and Camille coming off American Gladiators, because
Yeah.
when that airs, you could capitalize on that. So if you add a couple more people with them and you bring them out, I feel like this could be a big deal. Like Jade Cargill would have been perfect. Obviously, she's not there no more. But point is though, you get those type of looking athletes and you make them dominant. Wardlow should be your next Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
so
he can stay
so
healthy. Yeah.
so I obviously that's a big part of it. But my
Yeah.
thing is though, if you bring those type of people, like even if you wanted to bring like Nduka back, he looks like that, right? So like that's what I mean. You bring in a couple of these, like, because AEW ain't really behind the big muscle guys typically, right? But
Yeah.
if you want to make a faction, it works, right?
Yeah.
So you throw the Gladiator faction, capitalize on the TV. I would love to see something like that happen. I don't expect no big appearances, other than I think from now till then, whether it's now or then, I'm
Mm.
just gonna bet my bottom dollar we see Charlie, Dakota Kai,
Who?
Evie,
Oh well. Yeah.
Evie, Charlie, Dakota Kai, whatever she decides to go by. I
Mm.
think that's the only one that we're guaranteed to see from now
Yeah.
to All In.
Right. You think she'll? You think she'll wait all the way to All In, or do you think we might see her before?
I think she might already be signed, if I had to take a guess. I think when
Yeah.
she did the Eve wrestling event with Ospreay and he co-signed her after they already wanted her and Stardom wanted her. I feel like she's probably the most supported wrestler that people want in AEW. I think she's under a deal already. I think it's just about when they decide to announce it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. That'd be cool. I'd be interested to see what she can do.
For sure. I think another thing though, she got to stay healthy. If she can stay healthy, I think she brings a lot to the table. But with that being said, let's jump into some of the best numbers AEW has done in a very long time.
Yeah.
This week they and this is just cable networking, no HBO Max, which people say whatever they want. We know there's people watching there. Um,
Yeah.
730K on cable, 730. Um, Obviously we know MJF is arguably a top draw in the company. We see this. Um, how is this? How how do you look at this? Not including HBO Max. Do you think that this? And we talked offline a little bit. Do you think this guarantees? Just we'll talk on 1 week alone. Do you think they went over 1 million this week?
Easily.
I agree.
Easily. Even in the U.S., I think they did.
I
Yeah.
agree. I
That's not
agree.
even counting global. But
Yeah, saying
I
they had
mean,
370 on Max is kind of a low number. Um, because I know I watch on Max, you watch on
yeah.
Max. Most people I talk to,
Well, there's been multiple polls done online too, and it's
yeah,
always like 80% Max, 20% cable.
yep.
So
And
I
even
mean,
if
even with those numbers, that's putting Max above. Well,
I I give you the best part. Let's just pick this apart for the dummies.
yeah.
Split it. Just split it. Just split it.
Mm,
Say even though the polls say 80% Max,
yeah.
20% cable, right?
50-50. You're still looking at over a million.
Just split it. That means you're saying
Yeah.
that Max did 740. So
Yeah.
so split it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean I'll just say this. On a light number, I'll say 300, which means I have no problem believing they top of the
Yeah.
million views this week.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing that AEW haters want to jump on about is that HBO doesn't report their numbers for all elite wrestling. That's all I got. That's I mean, you can't build an argument off that because I can counter argue you back and be like, so they'll be like, oh, there's no way they're getting 500K on HBO Max. Okay, show me the numbers then.
Yeah, my thing is this though. I just
It's the
stick in the
same way.
real. I stick in the real world, right? I watched it
Mm.
on cable all the way till it went to HBO Max. I've never watched it on cable again. I know I'm one. I know that.
Yeah,
So when
I'm.
people say, "Yep, you're one," so when people say, "Oh, they're the same numbers they've been getting," I'm telling you, I don't watch it on there no more. So I've been replaced. I'm telling you
Yeah,
that. If their average is 700,000 and I've never again watched it on that, and you're still averaging that, I'm letting you know for a fact, no hypothetical, I have been replaced. You have been replaced. So
yes,
say 60 of us went there. 60 got replaced. Then it was 100, 1,000, 2,000. Bottom line, what I'm telling you, I'm letting you know, fact. I'm one person that has never watched the AEW on cable again since
that,
it went to HBO Max. You're two. And you will
yeah,
find a lot of other people that say this, but people will still argue the dumb, illogical, irrational,
no.
dumb shit and say, no, no, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't watch it on cable. Do I not exist? Because you're acting like we don't exist when we're
Yeah,
telling you I could show. I would what what I would like AEW fans to do, and I'll put a challenge out there. You put it in the group. You let's put this challenge out here, right? All
yeah,
AEW fans that watch on HBO Max, post it every Wednesday you're watching on HBO Max. So there's
yeah.
500, 600,000 posts of somebody watching on HBO Max and it didn't affect the TBS numbers.
No,
Because when I'm showing you, I'm waiting 2 minutes for and the screen's loading, I'm on Max.
yeah,
And you see 300, 400, 500,000, explain the numbers.
yeah. Where'd
Because
they go?
instead of arguing, just post them. It's like, look, they replaced me. The reason
Yeah,
why they got to replace us is because HBO Max is in so many different living rooms, so many different regions. It was easy to replace less than 1 million viewers.
yeah,
That's what it is. And people don't realize is AEW's been growing.
yeah,
Half of their fan base left cable, went to Max. And
yeah.
the cable is growing. That's why
Yes,
they're back at 700 something thousand. And the
exactly.
Max you think don't exist, half us left cable. And they
Yeah,
expected it to drop to 300,000. They just never did.
yeah. What did they think that all the HBO Max viewers just stopped watching and went back to cable? Make it
Yo,
make
what
sense. Come
that
on.
that's my point. That's my
Yeah,
point. It's like I'm on HBO Max every day. So
me too.
so you're telling me I don't exist. Cool. I know that you're not rational. That's all I'm
Right.
telling you. You're not logical. You're not staying in a place of actual realistic because the thing is this 250,000 on HBO Max would be a low number right now, I think. And
Yeah, I agree.
that's still would damn near push them over 1 million.
Yeah,
It's just
right. And
so
they're getting way more than that.
no, I know we know that, but what I'm saying is let's be realistic. You don't want the
Yeah,
500,000 number. Give me 200.
yeah,
So you're telling me they was at 930. It's pretty damn good. TNA supposed to be the second company right there, like 230. So let's look at the numbers, and I ain't knocking delusional people
but
like Eric Bischoff
trying to
that
make
push
it
now.
make sense. Yeah,
But
trying
I'm
to make
just
it make sense. We're
yeah, I'm
not
just
knocking TNA, but we
yeah,
hate the ones that are like, yeah, TNA's the number two promotion when
yeah,
WWE is holding on to number one by a hair
bro.
from AEW.
I love
Come on.
Elena. I love AJ Francis. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, one of my I support him to the death. Um,
Yeah.
I love a lot of wrestlers over there, even the ones that's left. Santana is one of my favorites, all the way
Yeah.
back since the
Kind of
original,
cool.
like way back TNA before AEW. Um, so it's not a knock on him. It's just
No.
to keep in context what you're saying and what's actually happening, right?
Yeah.
Give them 200,000. That's low. That's over
Yeah.
900,000. Give me the third closest company.
I can't wait till Paramount gets all this and then they start dropping the real numbers and
Yeah,
everybody's gonna be so,
and I think that's what it is. But there's always going to be a dispute as far as nope, I don't believe it, and that's where the real world and in the like
delusional.
delusional people just doesn't really mix. You know what I'm saying? Because there's tons of WWE fans that will tell you, "Yo, I got people that only watch WWE." Shout out to my brother XL, battle rapper, been on Smack DVD, been on pretty much iBattle, been on every top battle league you could bring up, right?
That's
Die hard WWE fan. Recently been saying it on my post. AEW's cooking WWE.
yeah.
There's tons of WWE fans that will tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And go follow him, by the way, anytime you want to watch a battle rap. XCEL verse. Just put Excel verse. He got battles all over the world. Y'all see me in the background, all types of shit, right?
No shit.
But facts, right? But what I'm saying is this: not everybody is delusional, bro. Some people love WWE, but they'll tell you the truth, and that's why I say WWE only fans, because those are the guys and the women that won't tell you the truth. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you say; they just live in a weird world, right? Um, and just duck it, or troll them. It is what it is.
This idiot just commented on a post that says HBO Max gets maybe 50K to 75K.
It makes no sense when half of their fan base converted to HBO Max day one. So you do the math.
Yeah.
Yeah. So half the fan base. You remember that first week, the numbers weren't that great. I think the second week, third week, they weren't that great. Half of the fan base converted, and then they grew. Just people are so delusional to see that. It's like, look it, I'm making 700,000 in one bank a year, right?
Yeah.
I'm not making nothing in the other. But this year I made 400,000 in the other bank, and I still made 700,000 in the other bank. You don't realize I'm growing? Sorry, just I mean I don't know how to help you. That sounds like a personal problem. And then I wanna add in a few other things because I want you to get into before we go back and forth with these. I mean, listen, I say it all the time. I'm giving 75% of IWC is dumb as fuck. A brick is smarter than you. Like a brick I dropped out of the third story window that broke into 4 pieces is smarter than most of these dudes. That's why they're in their mom's basement doing this, and Cheetos is flying around, and they got 3 plates of food in the bedroom that was there from last week. Feet smelling like chips. It's like, look, bro, look,
Sound
not
like
the
straight up shit.
you feel me? I get y'all
Yeah.
complainers. Y'all them South Park hiding in your mama's basement. Still got the tank top on from last month. Ass motherfuckers. Cool. That's fine. But what I would say is this, right? Off of all the weird shit, let's dive into some good news, right? Lead the way.
Yeah.
Blacksmith Apparel. What's going on, Took?
All right. Let's get into it. So, I'm on their website right now. I'm just gonna read a little snippet that
Take your
kind of
time.
explains it to a T.
I'm gonna grab
Why
a
the
drink while you read it. I'm gonna
okay.
grab a
All
drink,
right.
but I can hear you.
All right. So, All Elite Wrestling AEW today announced a formal partnership with Blacksmith Apparel, a UK-based wrestling merchandise brand, following the success of their initial exclusive collaboration at the Forbidden Door O2 merch store in London this past August. The partnership follows the sold-out debut of exclusive Blacksmith and AEW jerseys, which were unveiled and sold exclusively at the Forbidden Door O2 merchandise store during the landmark AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling event. The limited edition jerseys featuring designs inspired by AEW stars Willow Nightingale, Darby Allin, Swerve Strickland, and Kenny Omega sold out over the weekend, underscoring the strong demand amongst fans for high quality sports centric wrestling apparel. So, building on the success of their initial offering, AEW and Blacksmith have signed a licensing agreement to produce officially licensed collections and collaboration with All Elite Wrestling's roster of premier talent. The first drop in the AEW and Blacksmith collection will include the highly anticipated Willow Nightingale, Darby Allin, Kenny Omega, and Swerve Strickland football jerseys, and will be available for purchase online at blacksmith.com.uk. And then after that, they're kind of explaining what AEW is. It says about AEW, founded by CEO, General Manager, and Head of Creative Tony Khan in 2019. All Elite Wrestling is a red-hot professional wrestling promotion that presents more than 100 live events a year around the world.
I gotta cut you off, bro. Rewind back to the part where it said red hot.
It says All Elite Wrestling is a red-hot professional wrestling promotion.
I just want to make sure I heard that again for the critics in the back.
Yeah, right.
Ahead. 2 Orange Cassidys.
So, 100 live events a year around the world, and features a world class roster that injects new spirit, freshness, and energy into the industry. AEW Dynamite airs every Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern on TBS and simulcast live on HBO Max. AEW Collision airs every Saturday from 8 to 10 Eastern on TNT and simulcast on HBO Max. AEW's multi-platform content also includes AEW Unrestricted, a weekly podcast series, and then that's it.
Bottom line is that they're toting AEW heavy. Potential to replace pro wrestling tees is crazy because I feel like they've been around for forever, right? Good to see good promotion for AEW. It's good to see someone give them the respect they deserve, promote their apparel. I guess my next question is, how much of the jerseys and how fast can I get the Willow one? Needed for the backdrop.
Well, but let's look at apparel, bro, on the website. You keep talking. Let's see.
Well, let's see what they got, because I might order all 3 one swoop. Can they send them to me in like a elongated plaque, like a frame where each one of them has their own slot and they just come in a glass frame? So just send them like that. If you could send them to me 3 separate frames but connected, I'll take it right now.
So right now on their website, the merchandise isn't available yet.
Right. So well, I need the Willow. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I need all 3 of those, bro. I'm a football guy. I need all 3. I'm gonna tell them. Look,
I'd probably get like an Omega one, and probably a Swerve one, man. I think those would be cool, depending on like the color. Man, can you imagine the collaboration with like different teams and the wrestlers?
This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, right.
Can you make me the Rams one? Because I order 5 right now in the plaque.
Hell yeah. If they make a Cowboys one and have like it, let's pick somebody from Texas like Dustin Rhodes or somebody.
Yeah.
But it was like a collab of him, Dallas Cowboys. I need 5 of them, bro.
I know it's not the actual Dustin I need it, but you see he's in the backdrop.
Yeah. That's Goldie. Gold Dust.
Yeah,
I remember when
you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I had to have, you see the style over there. I had to have bro in the back. Yeah, this is a dope figure. I had that for like 20 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I had that for a long time.
Do you remember watching him and Booker T a long time ago?
Of course I did.
Gold Dust had Tourette's.
Yeah. Listen, listen. I remember when Goldust showed up in WCW and was trying to what is the name of that movie? Dock City. You ever seen it? Watch it, bro. They tried to make him do that gimmick. I don't know if it was that, but when I was younger, I loved the movie, so I knew he looked just like that. The one they used to go sleep.
Is that when he was
sleep?
Was that when he was like wearing a lot of
white face? No, he never did the gimmick. He showed up for one day, right? No, excuse
Yeah,
me.
I've seen that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, so he showed up for like a month, and it was like
Mhm.
vignettes, right? And then
Yeah.
finally, it came out one day, and he came out on a thing floating to the ring. And
Dang.
bro, I thought this was gonna be the most fireest gimmick in the world. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was super behind it, right? And he gets to
Yeah.
the ring. No disrespect, Dustin. I hated this as a kid because I thought this was gonna be my new favorite wrestler in the world, right? Because I love the Dark City movie. So he comes to the ring, and right when he gets off, he throws the hat, and he's basically like, "Yo, fuck this shit. Y'all ain't doing this to me again. I'm tired of these dumbass gimmicks. I ain't painting my face." He's like, "I'm gonna be Dustin Rhodes." He starts taking the face paint stuff off. You feel me? I'm like,
Hey,
damn. You had
yeah.
me going for 2 months. You was my favorite wrestler.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Like,
out of nowhere, just
I just ruined it. I guess I don't know if that was the gimmick or they just kind of clipped it short. But I'll send you the
I don't.
clip after.
But so I was looking on the website a little bit more, and
Yep.
they have New Japan Pro Wrestling jerseys for like Bullet Club, United Empire,
God
Bullet
damn.
Club Gold. Hey,
Yeah, I need a few of those too, motherfuckers.
so they're $82.
Those ain't bad. That's not bad.
No.
I ain't buying three
And
for 82, but I'll get the Bullet
they've
Club
got
one for sure.
yeah, they got one for Zack Sabre Jr. or the TMDK. They've
Yep.
got oh, his name is I can't think of his name right now. He's the one that does the eye thing. Um, it's lost on me
Oh,
right now.
Naito.
No,
This,
no, yeah, yeah.
this. You talk about this?
The pirate dude. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
my
call him
guy.
the pirate dude.
That's my
Oh, they got
guy.
a War Dogs one. They have a War Dogs
I
one.
get the War Dogs one. I like the War Dogs one. But now
Oh,
technically they're the dogs. So
right. They do have John Moxley a T-shirt that says Death Jitsu. So I can't wait till they get the AEW stuff on there though.
yeah, I
That'd
hate
be
to do
cool.
this. Hate
These
to do this
cool.
midstream, but I'm sending it to you.
All right, bet. Go ahead.
I'm sending you that Dustin Rhodes. We're gonna start pulling up video clips and stuff too on these episodes. I know that
Yeah.
there's like a kind of like can't go too crazy with it type shit, but 10 seconds, 20 seconds, we might as well use some of these clips. What the hell is going on? You ain't gonna let me share it. Oh, there we go. I'm sending it to you right now, bro. You ain't even gotta look at it now. Just before I forget, I want to make sure that's sent to you.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen the pictures and stuff. I might have seen the actual episode,
No, I
like
sent
going
you
back.
the actual. I sent you the 4 minute clip of the actual video of him
All right, cool, cool. I'll
going
watch
to
it.
the ring, talking about it, canceling the gimmick, pissed me off. That, like I said, still might have been my favorite wrestler. I still love him as a wrestler, but I feel like that was about to send him over the top for me.
Could
Now
have
we'll,
been.
yep, for sure.
I think he's awesome now still, but you know,
Bro, he's one of the
yeah.
best wrestlers in the world, man. Dude, you know what? People can feel however they feel about Cody or feel however they
Yeah.
feel about Dustin. Bottom line is their family history from Dusty to Dustin to Cody is one of the best legacies in wrestling history, which is why it says wrestling has more than one royal family. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the roads are definitely royalty when it comes to fucking wrestling. Pardon my language. I don't care which one you pick, which one you like. I don't care which one you hate, which one you are biased about. Their family is embedded in wrestling. Their three wrestlers is arguably in totality better than the whole Samoan dynasty. You don't have three wrestlers of that ilk. You got 50 wrestlers, and maybe three of them is good, but the other 47 is super mediocre, my brothers. And this ain't a
Mm,
knock on what you got going on. They only needed three people to match you. They only
hmm,
needed three. So
yeah.
absolutely they're royalty in wrestling. Like whether it's Cody compared to Roman, Dusty cleared all their elders. Y'all wasn't on Dusty's level. Y'all didn't have that American dream in y'all. No way in hell. You didn't have hard times in y'all. Y'all didn't have that. Y'all didn't have the butterfly elbows. You know what I'm saying? So no way in hell. Dustin is like a pitcher that could throw with both hands. He could do the Texas stuff. He could do the wild
Yeah,
gimmick stuff. He could do some, like deeper stuff. He could just
he's
do the
awesome.
rest. He could just do
He can do it
wrestling
all.
stuff.
He can do
Way
it
better
all.
than Cody as a wrestler. He's number 2. As a
I believe
wrestler,
that.
not even a debate. Cody
No,
is the baby, but he learned everything from y'all. He got more
exactly.
time to get greater. But bro, he's on top of the mountain right now. That's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
That's 3 for 3. I don't care if you have 50 people to get 3. That's 3 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Odds, statistics, everything will tell you the Rhodes family superior than y'all. It just is
Hell yeah.
what it is. So
Yeah.
I enjoy everything they're doing. And when it comes to Dustin, when it comes to Texas, I got nothing but respect for that man. And I beat as long as he could go, he's not declining. Let that man work.
I'm gonna
Last you
I'm gonna send you something real quick from
yeah, go send it.
from
Send
one
it.
of my pages.
Send it.
I think
And
you're
then
gonna get out of it.
yep, and then we're gonna end this with a shout out before we get to the next joint. And you know the shout out, it's a birthday one.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'll actually
Oh
let you lead that if you want. You want to lead that next segment?
yeah, I will. I will.
Take it over, man. You deserve it.
So yesterday, Friday, on March 20th,
Yep.
Sting celebrated his 67th birthday. So I want to give a big shout out to the Sting himself, the icon. Happy 67th birthday, man! You're a freaking icon, like they say you are. You really are. I've been watching you since I was a little kid. You're amazing, dude. You're in my opinion, you are the best wrestler alive today. So thank you so much for everything you've done for us, Sting, and happy 67. Oh, what's that? Oh, dude. What? I
You
hadn't
know we
seen that
hold
one.
we hold
Dude,
our
that's
brother down. Original black and red NWO Sting.
dude. Still in
With
the
the bat.
box.
With the bat still in the box.
Yeah. I've
Yep.
got same figure, but I don't have it in the box.
Okay, well,
I,
put it like
I had
this.
it from a kid, and I still have it. Yeah.
I just got, like I told you, I got so much shit just sitting around. But you said I knew we was doing that, and I pulled that to the side. Um,
Yeah.
got that
That's
as
cool.
I think like a 13-year-old kid, bro. I love Sting.
You
Black and red
never
Sting
opened
is
it.
nope. Black and red Sting. Well, I did open one. I think I had 3 of them. But
Oh,
Black and red Sting was always my second favorite, next to Surfer Sting. No one will
Okay.
ever touch Surfer Sting to me. Surfer Sting with the white hair or blonde, whatever you call it, blue scorpion on the side. Like, that was my guy. That's why I'm a California fan.
Okay.
He just,
Yeah.
the Rams
Yeah.
fan, still in Massachusetts. Like, that's Sting. That's the influence Sting did for everybody around the world. He made me want to be a surfer. And
Yeah.
I hate water. I love the shower and pools. Beach water, I hate it. I would never get on a surfboard. But Sting made me believe. I painted my face as a youngin'. I'm gonna post some pictures as a 10-year-old kid when I got the Sting face paint, all that. And he deserves everything. Shout out to Sting. Shout out to 67, 67. You know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, Sting over Undertaker for me all day. Sting greater than most wrestlers I will bring up. Um, and I want to just say big shout out to the way he ended his career. He ended it the right way. Probably didn't think it was gonna end like that, but you got the right send off, and we're here.
Yeah.
No,
He's got the best retirement match ever.
yes, he does. And if he ever wants to sign that official Black and Red NWO, I will pay for that. I need that. I'm gonna show up at a Sting signing with that toy. He should appreciate. I ain't opened that since like 90 something.
Yeah.
I don't even know when that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
maybe he want it unopened and he could give me something else signed. I make a
Right.
trade. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, Took, right? Shout out to Sting. Let's get him to where we need to go. Let him know where to follow you, my brother.
Heck yeah. Follow me on X at Timbo, and you can also follow me on Twitch if you like gaming. It's at Timbo as well, at Timbo. And then I have Instagram too, but I'm hardly ever on there. But that's also Timbo, so you can find me pretty much anywhere.
Yep. And for the record, he's changing everything to Took Timbo to make it easy
Yeah,
for you. So
exactly.
that way you ain't gotta chase him. I do want to make sure that you also follow the backup Took's Wrestling. Might as well blow up both pages.
Yeah, it's not
Follow.
wrestling anymore.
It is what it is. Follow Turnbuckle TG. Make sure y'all get over to the Twitch space. Like you said, follow him on there. Follow Spedrock. The E substituted for a 3. Make sure you follow that for sure. Make sure you follow Suburban_Sweetie, spelt regular. And make sure you follow Mob Squad 508. We
Yeah.
absolutely. And content's coming in abundance. We also want to make sure you get over to W Energy.
I'll say
And
WWE in this chat, motherfucker.
no,
No.
W Energy.
Okay.
W Energy, excuse me, W Energy, and put in Mob Squad 508 and give you 10% off all purchases. If you do want to
There you
support
go.
the channel, we got the QR code at the top. Feel free to donate to Elite Mob Podcast. Throw it in the comments.
Yeah. You gotta get that Chainsaw Man flavor. That I heard it's really good.
I
But
heard it's fire
called
too.
Bleeding Orange. So yeah.
Yeah, the bleeding orange. I heard that's one of the top flavors. Definitely get that out there, and don't forget to donate to the Elite Mob Podcast. Help us bring more content to you daily. Let us know what we need to bring you.
Yeah.
Anything else you want brought to you. We got giveaways coming soon. All types of other stuff, and we'll be back to you guys soon. We out.
See ya.